Hello, if you're not new to this channel, you already know that my name is Alec and I've been learning online for the last 18 months, which has allowed me to become a web developer, a job that normally takes 3 years of college, in 6 months. So if you're interested in my journey specifically, I'd send you over to my video how I became a self-taught web developer, but today I'm more interested in the topic of why I became a self-taught developer, because I think this will serve as a good cautionary tale. Many of you are probably interested in becoming something like a freelancer and like the idea of working from home, and yes, working from home is amazing. But the problem is when working from home, even though you can choose when you work, you can choose who you work with, you can choose many things, is that you have the ability of working all the time. It's kind of counterintuitive, but this is actually a very big issue for me specifically, because I'm the type of person that, given the ability to work 18 hours a day, I will work 18 hours a day. My last year has been personal hell. I have had great moments. It's amazing to be in charge of your own life, in charge of your own work, but I have worked to the point that I have pretty much distanced myself from all my friends. I see almost no one except my girlfriend. I really don't go out a lot, and that's at first it really wasn't an issue, but progressively you realize that you always want to have more success. No matter how much success, you always want to have more money, more recognition. You always want your business to be better, and you're never, I'm never sad. I've never found a point where I was really satisfied and said, well, this is good, I'm gonna stop and just enjoy life. So progressively, I always kind of got into the mindset and mental place where you feel like you should do more and get more. Because of that, my default mindset was, okay, so I need to do more. Yeah, I could go out with friends, but I need to do more. I could spend more time with my wife today, but I have videos to film, I have stuff to do. It's not something I can afford to do if I want to achieve my dreams. And yeah, in a sense, really success on the internet really requires some sort of sacrifice. But if you want to do it the right way, if you want to work from home, know that it can be as heaven-like as it can be your own personal hell. And the way you should go about it to make sure that it does not become your personal hell, the way I really found time to see friends when I made my own schedules, is by setting limits, as if you were working in an office. You need to set times of the day when you stop working. You need to set times of the day when you start and stop, because if you don't set times of the day when you stop, that's when you start risking your job becoming everything. And even then, I mean, even if I stop working, freelancers don't really stop being at work anytime. You know, it's like, you know, when you work at some place, like some restaurant or something, and they ask you to always carry your phone around because they might call you because they need an emergency backup person because someone called sick or something like that. Well, it's kind of that, but 24/7, because freelancers, especially on Upwork and sites like that, actually your SEO, meaning how high you will appear in the search results when people search for freelancers, is mainly one of the main factors is how quickly you respond to people's messages. So this means that if you don't carry your phone around, if you don't start responding to messages as soon as you get them, this means that you will get lower rankings on Upwork. So because of that, this means that you always have to carry your phone around, because that means that if you don't, you might lose a lot of potential business opportunities in the future. So don't feel like working at home means being free from having responsibilities, being free to have free time when you want it. Yes, you can do whatever you want when you want it, but that doesn't, but even though you can be wherever you want, that doesn't mean that that you don't have to respond to emergency calls or things like that, because it's almost worse when you are a freelancer on Upwork and platforms like that than when you're working at a regular job. And really, I think my life would have been better if I had a regular job in the last year than if I had kept going, making my own schedules without caring for my own well-being and my social life. And maybe you would too. I mean, it's not saying that learning online is not worth it, because learning online will allow you to get your job quicker, but maybe, just maybe, you've just bought into this dream of being a freelancer and this dream of working from home and everything. But the thing is that maybe it's not because working from home is so amazing, because it's not. It's cool, but it's not that amazing. Maybe the thing is just that you are so not interested in working in an office that you just idealized this idea of working from home as a freelancer and just couldn't see its shortcomings, because it has many. I mean, problem with schedules, as I've already told, you always have to carry your phone around and always have to respond at every message as soon as you can. And also the fact that you are not around people, and this really has profound effect on your happiness. Being alone in your home all day, day and night, is very hard on your emotions. I've had a lot of depression issues in the last years, and really, when lack of sleep enters the equation, it gets really out of hand really quickly. So don't get a feeling that freelancing is that awesome. Maybe it's better for you than working a job, but maybe the regular job is better for you. I really made this video because I want you to think about this. Think about this. Make sure you're not wanting to become a freelancer because you want to escape having a job. Because if you do, you might find out that this is something that really isn't for you anyways. But if you really want to become a freelancer, ask yourself why. And if you really find that you are looking for the ability to leverage the advantages of having the freelance lifestyle. For example, working wherever you want. You can travel, you can go to other countries and still work. The ability to see your children and care for them while at work. There are many things that really have there really can be advantageous in location-independent jobs, but if you do them the wrong way, it can turn into your personal hell. And if you get into this for the wrong reasons, you can actually find out that this is worse than having a regular job. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions about that, I mean, I've been working from home for the last 18 months. So if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments down below. I'll be very happy to take a look. I review online courses for a living. I mean, this channel's primary purpose is to review online courses, to make sure that you don't stumble on the wrong courses and spend money on actually things that will help you for real. So if that interests you, you can subscribe and also check out my channel to find courses that might be to your liking. With that said, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon.